and it's just packed in there. Hey look, parts guy. Parts. We need to get some zinc. I think it filled it is what it did, didn't it?
Paul Fab and his wife Lizzy have always steered the ship at the Fab Rats YouTube channel, but another key player in their crew was Paul's brother, Ben, who was right there with them at their shop. The heart of the Fab Rats channel beats to the rhythm of tough tow jobs and vintage car revamps, and Ben played a vital role in bringing that content to life. But in a video clip dropped in September 2023, the Fab Rats decided to come out clean about something that had been bothering viewers: Ben's sudden absence from recent uploads. While they kept it short and sweet, they did say that Ben had bid farewell to both the shop and the channel. Now everyone's itching to uncover the real reason behind Ben's departure from the screen. So join us as we roll back the curtains on what really happened to Ben from Fab Rats.
392 gears in it, and we got like 2 something in this freeway gears. We want to be able to do smoky burnouts.
And this one's pausing.
And it's pausing.
Ben has been part of the Fab Rats crew since its inception, showcasing his impressive mechanical skills. He's a master when it comes to diesel engines and have worked on numerous projects, from building off-road vehicles to modifying existing ones. You've probably seen him in action on the Fab Rats channel, lending a hand with projects or joining the team on exciting adventures. Since its inception in 2019, Fab Rats has been a fan favorite, and to be honest, reality TV viewers couldn't have asked for more. At the forefront of Fab Rats is Paul Cox, who has transformed his humble garage into a bustling workshop. He's joined on the show by his wife, his 4 brothers, one of which is Ben, and his parents. Building an audience and crafting compelling content is no small feat, but Fab Rats achieved just that in a remarkably short span of time, all without a grand master plan. To understand Fab Rats' origins, we must discuss Paul's deep-rooted passion for demolition derbies and his friendship with Matt Wetzel, known for his YouTube channel, Matt's Off-Road Recovery. Fate brought Paul and Matt together at a Washington County Fair showdown years ago. However, their initial encounter was anything but cordial. Paul narrowly missed the top spot, trailing just behind Matt. Their paths crossed once more on the demolition derby circuit, and this time, things got really heated. Paul's vehicle collided violently with Matt's, but somehow no one was hurt. The incident should have made them mortal enemies, but instead, the men shook hands and thought, let's be friends. When Matt launched his YouTube channel, Matt's Off-Road Recovery, in early 2019, he tapped into the editing prowess of Michelle, Paul's wife, bringing her on board as his video editor. Impressed by Michelle's talent in enhancing Matt's content and recognizing Paul's own skills, Matt saw a potential that extended beyond his own channel. With some advice from Matt, who had already started his own channel, Paul and his wife set out to make a difference with YouTube. Today, with 600,000 subscribers, the Fab Rats YouTube channel boasts a lively community, drawing enthusiasts from far and wide to witness the automotive wizardry unfolding in their backyard garage. Fab Rats isn't just any ordinary garage, it's an automotive fabrication and off-road wrecking powerhouse. Paul, the mastermind behind it all, traces his passion for tinkering back to his childhood, where he used to work on mini bikes and go-karts before graduating to larger, more ambitious projects. For Paul, the thrill lies in breathing new life into discarded treasures, transforming junk into roaring masterpieces. From off-road rigs to hot rods and custom rides, Fab Rats does it all. Michelle, Paul's partner of 2 decades, played a pivotal role in launching the Fab Rats YouTube channel in March 2020. Armed with her camera and editing skills, she wore many hats, serving as videographer, editor, and director. Paul has mentioned in interviews that she's the one who keeps him in line. As time went on and their garage took on more projects, they needed some extra hands, someone to handle a few turnings at the wheels, and Ben was that guy. He was initially brought into the team as a mechanic. He has been seen working on certain engines and modifying builds. He's one of the reasons everyone loves the show. His expertise is second to none. He not only knows engines, he speaks to them. Ben's fascination with engines has helped him design some of the most amazing concepts in the garage. With a guy like Ben, it was obvious that the Fab Rats show had an expert they could rely on, and truthfully, he was always doing his best. The first time we noticed Ben's absence from the show, everyone wondered if there was an issue with the entire crew. That was until we heard from the producers themselves. They revealed that Ben made the tough call to prioritize family time, bidding farewell to his regular appearances on the channel. While they said they would miss his presence, they left the door open for occasional cameos, so it's not that bad. On Fab Rats Instagram post, they acknowledged the challenge of change while expressing gratitude for the outpouring of support from their viewers and extended Fab Rats family. While the specifics remain unclear, Ben's decision appears to stem from a desire to be closer to his family, a choice that resonates with many who grapple with balancing work and personal life. His wife also mentioned that driving from their house to southern Utah was a very long ride, even for Ben, and that was a major concern. Let's be honest, it's a very long ride for a man with a family, and to make things more interesting, he had to drive all the way down with his family sometimes. That would have been a heavy price to pay. And what has Ben up to these days? Well, he's been rather quiet. Everyone thought he would reopen the B&M garage he used to operate with his wife before, but that has been put to rest. His wife also claims he was tired from all the driving and work, which made him too tired whenever he got home. We guess he's just happy to be with his family. If he eventually decides to open up again, we'll surely know. Even with Ben out of the picture, the team at Fab Rats does not seem to be slowing down. In mid-2023, Paul introduced a new face to the fans and the team. That new member was Sean, his cousin. According to Paul, he and Sean have gotten into trouble together their whole lives, and they've built cars, rock crawlers, and everything else together since they were kids. Paul brought Sean to the team because he needed some help, and that was because, before Ben left the team, he only appeared in the shop for 3 days, Monday to Wednesday, before he went back to his family. Paul brought Sean on to help out for the rest of the week when Ben wasn't around, so he could get more jobs done. Sean and Hunter, who works behind the camera, have stepped up to the plate in Ben's absence and are prepared to take on new projects. Despite recently losing a fundamental crew member, Fab Rats has run without a hitch since its inception. That is, until they were hit with a lawsuit from the Division of Wildlife Resources. Bet you're wondering why a small-time fabrication shop is being hit with a lawsuit from the Division of Wildlife Resources. Well, it's regarding a boat and some dead mussels. In December 2022, Fab Rats uploaded a video tagged Operation Yellow Submarine. The video was all about restoring a sunken boat that was discovered at the bottom of Lake Powell after being sunken for 30 years. As the water level of the lake dropped, the boat resurfaced. When the boat was found, it was covered in dead mussels, and Paul and Hunter, who found the boat, recovered it, cleaned it up, and brought it across state lines to Glendale, Utah. A few months after the video was uploaded, they were issued a report by a Division of Wildlife Resources officer for not complying with state laws of stopping at DWR inspection sites. According to the DWR, moving the boat was illegal. But the team at Fab Rats did not agree, and they plan to take DWR officer who wrote up the report to court for giving a wrongful citation. Paul stated that they did not do anything wrong because, while the boat was indeed covered with mussels when they first found it, they did not think they needed to stop at inspection sites since they had already cleaned it. But the DWR says if a boat exits a body of water with quagga mussels, dead or alive, on it, it requires cleaning from a certified establishment or the DWR. On March 31st, the Kane County office filed an infraction violation after the DWR report was submitted to them, but on June 7th, they decided to dismiss the charges. This means the charges were dismissed before Fab Rats posted their video on June 11th. Paul has also decided that as long as they do not need to defend themselves from the DWR, the Fab Rats will also be dropping their lawsuit against the DWR officer.